Okay, so my original intention was to review some movies. Sorry, my phone's going off. My sister's texting me. I was gonna review I think eventually I'm going to review the complete, like, Avengers movies, but I think it'll take a long time. Actually, I've already reviewed it, and I'm wearing the exact same outfit, so I wasn't going to be able to keep that lie going very long. But what I want to do first is just to warm you up and have, like, a brief review, is I'm going to review some Christmas movies. Because I feel like it's appropriate. It's appropriate. Okay. So, I'm going to review, let's see, I'm going to do one I like, one I don't like, and one I love. Maybe I'll do it like that, I don't fucking know. Anyway, I think since I just recently watched it for the first time in its entirety, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I must add his name to it. People have talked about this fucking movie forever. Like, I mean, I always hear about this shit, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do here, because, you know, I've got to see this, you know what I mean? I can't just, like, skip it. I'm not a big Tim Burton fan, though, because it's just kind of like, it's like, oh, look at this, I'm gonna take this story, but make it dark. Woo! I'm so clever. That's my biggest issue with the fucking guy, is it's just like, dude, we get it, you're dark and creepy and weird and, ooh, that doesn't change the fact that you have, like, barely any fucking original ideas to contribute to society. Just making something dark doesn't make you brilliant. I mean, sure, stunning visuals, for sure. I won't begrudge Tim Burton a stunning visual. But, okay, so, A Nightmare Before Christmas is about Jack Skellington. He gets tired because he lives in Halloween Town, and Halloween Town has this big celebration every year, but he's just bored with it, and he wants to, you know, be happy. So he's walking in the woods, and he finds this portal to Christmas Town, Christmas Town, and, he's like all, what's this? What's this? Oh my god! And he, like, looks around, and he's prancing all over the place, and he decides he wants to, like, have his own Christmas celebration in Halloween Town, and, you know, do it himself, and he goes, like, crazy and wants to take over the role of Santa Claus, while this girl, what's her name, Sally, who is, like a Bride of Frankenstein type, like, she was created by this mad scientist, and she sees that this is going to be a ridiculous idea, even though she's, like, in love with Jack Skellington. She's, like, trying to stop him. So, it's really good. A lot of the songs are really good and clever, and, I'm told Danny Elfman is the guy who, he's done a ton of, I mean, if you Google Danny Elfman, you'll see what I'm talking about. The guy has been in, he's done scores for so many. I mean, he did the original Tim Burton Batman. He did the Simpsons theme, like, things like that. I mean, just really recognizable things are him, and it's pretty amazing. Him and, like, John Williams are some of the greatest composers alive. I mean, as far as movies go, I don't know about real, like, composers that make scores for, you know, operas and shit. Anyway, Danny Elfman does some brilliant songs in this. He actually sings for Jack Skellington. But he did a great job, and the stop motion animation is really cool. Everything's really creepy and weird and Tim Burton-ish. But it's still very cool in spite of Tim Burton having to have his name on this. So give that one 4 out of 5. It's a good one. It's cool. I liked it. Moving on. A Christmas Story. I can't really decide with this one. But the more I see it, the more I fucking hate it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched The Christmas Story, and it slowly becomes like nails on a chalkboard. Every piece of dialogue annoys me. It's about Ralphie. Ralphie wants a fucking Red Ryder BB gun, and every person in this fucking movie says you'll shoot your eye out. I hate the narrator. The goddamn narrator. He sounds like a fucking... like a guy who would be behind me in line at the grocery store and want to have a really happy-go-lucky, smug conversation with me. And I'd just be, like, gritting my teeth throughout the whole thing, trying to just, like, get through it. And then, and I would just hate every minute of it. I can't stand this movie. This review has really evolved from when I first started talking, but still, it's just not... it's not as good as people act like it is. They act like it's this amazing movie that needs to be seen by all, and they're like, oh, shoot your eye out, oh my god, he dresses up as a bunny, and oh my gosh, he gets a BB gun, and it's just like, you know, like, after Christmas morning, I'm just like, is this movie fucking over? Like, what's going on here? And there's just, like, so much shit going on that I'm just like, I don't give a shit about any of this. I'm just annoyed with everything, and there's, like, the leg lamp that's, like, really popular, and I'm just like, who the fuck cares? Why do people like this fucking movie? Yeah, I'd give this 2 out of 5 stars. I mean, it's just not as good as people act like it is, and it's even worse when people hype shit up like they do. And I'm sure people are gonna bitch at me for that. They're gonna be like, oh my god, it's such a good movie, it's so funny. Oh my god, you don't know what you're talking about. I've seen like 7 or 8 movies before, and it's like, you don't know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Don't do that. Don't be that person. You're better than that. So moving on. There's a movie, I feel like, this generation, it's like slowly but surely, I think, movies like this are just not gonna be what, they're not gonna be what they used to. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Christmas movie, kinda, in a sense. It's more like it happens at Christmas, and it got labeled a Christmas movie a long time ago, but you got Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed. Just like a great love story. I love Jimmy Stewart. I love to do a Jimmy Stewart impression. I'll give you a little taste. What did you want, Mary? Is it the moon? Well, I'll say that's a pretty good idea. Okay, I'm gonna stop now, because it weirds me out to just sit and do an impression to nobody. So, this one's really good. I really like this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. I mean, I just love it. It's, it really puts a lot into the plot. You really feel for the guy multiple times in the movie. It's like you're experiencing it all with him, and you're just like, you're just amazed at what Frank Capra is able to do. I mean, he has so many classic movies, and Jimmy Stewart's so brilliant to me. I mean, he's just like one of the all-time great American actors. Check it out if you don't know this movie, if you've only ever heard people talk about it, and if you don't, the type of person who doesn't have the patience to sit through a classic movie, I don't really respect your taste in movies. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's just kind of like, why are you telling me anything? If you can't watch a classic, if you can't watch some of the greatest movies ever made because you don't like that they're in black and white, get over yourself. Get over the fact that not everything has happened in your lifetime. There are better things out there. Watch this movie. It's beautiful. I love it. I'll be reviewing more things. I'll see you on the flip side.